treasure of the Loch Ness monster. So, once upon a time, two children sat by the deep gleaming waters of Loch Ness and listened to their tummies rumble. "I'm hungry," said Kenneth. "Are you hungry?" Ishbel nodded. "And Granny's cupboard is empty, so we'll be hungry all winter." Ishbel looked across the calm loch towards the ruins of Orchard Castle. "If we found the treasure under the castle, we could buy food: oats for porridge, wheat for bread, teddies and neeps for soup, maybe even sugar for cakes." Kenneth smiled. "Don't be daft. There's no treasure under Orchard Castle. Don't you remember the old story about two doors hidden in the rock? Behind one door, there's a room full of poison. Behind the other, there's a room full of treasure." "That's just a story. It's not real. It's no more real than the big green monster our great-grandpa thought he saw in the loch when he was wee. But some stories are real." Ishbel jumped up. "Unless you have a better idea for filling our porridge bowls, let's go and look for those doors." "Oh, yeah." The cousins rowed their family's old boat across the deep gleaming waters of the loch. They dragged it onto the pebbly shore and under the castle ruins and stared at the blank rock. "There are no doors," said Kenneth. "No doors. And a long row back home. They're hidden doors." Ishbel patted the rock. "We have to search for them. Even if you found them, how would you choose which one to open?" asked Kenneth. "That's the point of the story, isn't it? To win the treasure, you have to risk the poison." Ishbel ran her hands along the rock. "Our whole family is starving, so I'll take that risk." Kenneth laughed. "That's a brave thing to say when you haven't found any doors." They heard a distant splash. A wave sped across the surface of the water and sloshed against Kenneth's boots. As the wave washed back down to the loch, the pebbles rolled away to reveal a key. Kenneth held up the brass key. "Ishbel, look what I found." It was covered in grit, so he polished it with his sleeve. The key glittered, and two arched doorways appeared in the rock. The doors are real," whispered Ishbel. "So the treasure must be real. And the poison," murmured Kenneth. "And poison must be real, too. Which door will we open, left or right?" Ishbel frowned. "I don't have a coin to toss." "If we had a coin to toss, we wouldn't need to hunt for treasure." Ishbel picked up a flat stone, light side for right, dark side for left. He threw the stone into the air and caught it. "Dark! So left." She took the key from Kenneth. "I'll open the door. You stay safely back." Kenneth sighed. "No, we'll do this together." Ishbel turned the key in the lock. They both pulled gently and the door creaked open. Through the narrow gap, they they saw a glowing yellow light. Gold, gasped Ishbel. The light thickened and swirled. That's not gold, yelled Kenneth. That's poison. Tendrils of sickly yellow mist oozed through the gap and wafted around Ishbel's hand. The cousins crashed their shoulders against the doors, slamming them shut. The mist vanished. Ishbel locked the doors. My fingers are itchy. She wiped them on her skirt, but now we found the poison. We know where to find the treasure.
Picture?
Oh, yeah. Cool. Never mind. Ishbel turned the key in the other lock. They both pulled cautiously, and the doors creaked open. There was no yellow light, just a puff of dust. They hauled the doors wide open. The stone chamber was filled with ancient armor, broken battle axes, torn tape strips, and gold, shouted Ishbel as they rushed forward. Golden eggs! Kenneth lifted one. They are very heavy. We can buy lots of food with these, Ishbel grinned. Granny's cupboard will be full and we'll never be hungry again. They carried the eggs one by one to the boat As Kenneth collected the last egg, he noticed a gold coin below the beautiful tape jar. He picked it up and put it in his pocket. Ishbel blew on her fingers, which started to flop. As Kenneth placed the egg in the boat, Ishbel turned the key in the lock, and the doors faded away. Oh. Ishbel and Kenneth rowed across the calm water. When they reached the middle of the deep, gleaming loch, Ishbel said, "My skin is burning." She stopped rowing and dangled her hand over the side of the boat to cool her finger. Beneath her, she glimpsed a vast curved shape. She saw the surface of the loch tremble. She felt the boat rock. A huge green head shot up from the depths of the Loch Ness and crashed into the bottom of the boat. The wooden boat flew into the air. It splintered and split and broke apart. Kenneth, Ishbel, and the golden eggs and the brass key tumbled into Loch Ness. They sank into the deep, cold water. I counted to 3. Down below, the cousins saw the long green beast who had attacked their boat. She was curving and coiling around the water, gathering the bright eggs on the loop of her tail and rolling them onto a ledge. Ishbel and Kenneth kicked upwards to the surface. I want to just do something for an example. So, 1, 2, 3. Tell them. Did you see the monster? Sputtered Kenneth. Did you see her saving her eggs? Ishbel coughed. Maybe that's why she broke our boat, to get her eggs back. Kenneth looked across the wide loch. We're a long way from home. She looked over his wet shoulder and a long way from the castle. I don't think we can swim that far. Neither can I, said Ishbel, and the great big monster is probably still under us right now. Ishbel and Kenneth started to wave wildly at the shore, shouting, "Help, please help."
Picture.
Suddenly, Kenneth and Ishbel felt something solid rise up under them. The huge green beast was lifting them out of the cold water. They shivered and clutched each other. Then the great green creature began to swim across the loch, and Ishbel whispered, "I think she's taking us home." So the cousins sat still and calm, perched high on the curved back of the beast, and she carried them across the Loch Ness.
Pictures.
1, 2, 3. When the huge green beast reached the shore, Kenneth and Ishbel slid off her back as she turned and swam away. 3 elegant curs rose up and then dived down. Ishbel rubbed her hand. The cold water had eased the pain, but there was still yellow marks under her skin. She wondered if they would ever fade. The magical stories are true, said Kenneth. Let's tell everyone that we found Urquhart Castle's treasure and great-grandpa's monster. No one would believe us. The doors and key have disappeared. That beautiful beast can hide deep in the loch. Ishbel sighed. She rescued her eggs, and she rescued us. But we lost the treasure. Not all the treasure. Kenneth pulled the gold coin from his pocket. Ishbel gasped. Our own small treasure, enough to buy food for the winter, and maybe even a couple of cakes. As the cousins ran home, a long green tail waved, then vanished into the deep, gleaming waters of Loch Ness. The end.